This is the way. This is the way. And oh my god. If you guys watch the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, and for that matter, the entire Mandalorian series at Disney Plus. What's up, guys? Timster here. And my god, we didn't have a Star Wars movie this 2020. It's been a terrible year for many reasons. And of course, stay safe out there. Always wear a mask. We're still experiencing a pandemic. But we can enjoy some things at our homes and in the safety of a place where we are socially distanced. So, yes, I'm talking about The Mandalorian. And they just wrapped up season 2 last weekend. And I can't wait to talk about it. This entire episode will be focusing on my reactions for The Mandalorian Season 2. So if you are at this point of the video, stop watching. Go watch it if you can. If not, spoilers ahead. This is your spoiler warning. And on my hand right here are going to be the three Star Wars The Black Series figures that I will be opening in honor of The Mandalorian, which literally saved the Star Wars franchise again by introducing the first live-action TV series and expanding it. In the Disney Investor Day event that was held about 2 weekends ago, we had a bombshell of an announcement for Disney, Star Wars, and Marvel programs, which you can check out online, or you can follow me in my page in Facebook. I talk about it there. I blogged about the Marvel side, but on the Star Wars side, anyway, you can find it all online. We're going to be focusing on This Is the Way, Mando, Din Djarin, and his ward here, the Baby Yoda child, whose name is Grogu. So, yes, I am a fan of this show. Absolutely, The Mandalorian. I am speechless. I mean, if you watch it straight, you will absolutely enjoy what Jon Favreau, yes, that same Jon Favreau, which, man, from Marvel to Star Wars, and now, yeah, he absolutely nailed it. Yes, Mando! Din Djarin, aka the titular hero of the Mandalorian TV series by Disney and Lucasfilm, which premiered in Disney Plus last year, and season 2 just wrapped up. We are going to get a season 3. But yes, his journey of a Mandalorian with a conscience who takes care of Baby Yoda, the child, but his real name is Grogu, on a journey to reunite him with his race or his order, the Jedi Order. And if I get more into detail, that'll spoil things. So, again, one last spoiler warning before I start yapping and talking about all of the things that I enjoyed about The Mandalorian. Okay, that was your warning. This is the way. So, okay, The Mandalorian Season 2 brought back Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars The Clone Wars, who's played by Rosario Dawson. We have the return, the long-awaited return of the original Mandalorian, Boba Fett. And what timing also. His return, he's played by the same actor who played Jango Fett in Star Wars Attack of the Clones and has voiced the character in Clone Wars the animated series. Now, unfortunately, the original suit actor of Boba Fett, passed away a couple of weeks ago. Jeremy Bulloch, may he rest in peace. Without him, we wouldn't have the Mandalorian Order. Much like David Prowse, another legendary figure in the Star Wars universe, he was the suit actor for Darth Vader. They're one with the Force now, and we will never forget them, Carrie Fisher, all of the veterans who have moved on to a better place. We are enjoying the Star Wars fandom now because of you guys. And yes, The Mandalorian brought back 2 iconic characters, or rather, should I say 3? Okay, this is a big spoiler. So now, I'm going to be talking about the big reveal at the end. It's all over the internet. Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. That's right, because The Mandalorian takes place 5 years after the events of Return of the Jedi. Luke, he's still wearing his black suit. He's still wielding that green lightsaber, which I happen to get in Force FX collectible yesterday. Coincidentally, good timing. I just didn't want to talk about it that much. I've cosplayed this version of Luke Skywalker way back in 2015 for the Force Awakens premiere, before eventually moving on to Kylo Ren, who I liked in the sequel trilogy, but just so many things about the sequel trilogy could have been better, and The Mandalorian proved you can do that. So it overwrites everything. We are hopeful for the franchise. We are going to get new Star Wars programs, courtesy of Disney. We're going to get an Ahsoka spin-off. We're going to get a Boba Fett spin-off. We're going to get... Patty Jenkins is going to direct a Rogue Squadron movie. And that's just naming a few. And of course, a Mandalorian Season 3. We got to see the return of Mando. His story isn't quite over yet. Just watch that show. I gotta tell you, I can't express it enough. Watch The Mandalorian. You will absolutely love it. And there's a reason why Baby Yoda blew up in the internet just over a year ago, and then ongoing, and now these two are a duo. I can't wait to actually get the 2-pack where he's wearing his upgraded armor, and this kid comes with the hover cradle. Alright, so while I'm tempted to review Luke Skywalker here, Jedi Knight, I'll reserve that for another time. This will be a review for The Mandalorian, The Child, and Boba Fett. So this is the way. Let's get to it. We're gonna start with the numero uno Mandalorian, the original from Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, Boba Fett, the son of Jango Fett. And here's the packaging. I bought the Archive series version. Thank you, Maya, for giving me extra stock of your figure. Yes, this figure originally came out in 2013, and it says here, Boba Fett, the notorious bounty hunter Boba Fett prepares to deliver the carbonite frozen Han Solo to Jabba the Hutt. So what that means is he's going to deliver this guy. Yes, Han Solo frozen in carbonite. And as a bounty hunter, he was the original bounty hunter badass for the Star Wars universe. So yes, it's only right, and in the memory of Jeremy Bulloch, that we open Boba Fett first. So let's get to it. Boba! So I went straight to the point. I just opened him up. There's Boba, along with his weapons and his signature missile backpack, flight pack. He has a blaster, he has a rifle, and this is not a removable helmet, but who needs to remove Boba Fett's helmet when he can look badass? Standing next to, yes, Han Solo frozen in carbonite, delivering the cargo. He's no good to me dead. So let's take it out of the clamshell and open it up and pose. Boba. And here he is from head to toe. Boba Fett. Looking pretty awesome. From Star Wars The Black Series Archives. Yeah, if you missed out on this figure, you definitely should pick it up. Looking pretty awesome. With his Mandalorian gear. He comes with a rifle. His pistol is holstered here on his side. And, of course, his jetpack with a rocket. This is based on the Empire Strikes Back look of Boba Fett. Battle damage, of course. From the many years of bounty hunting. And one of his prized catches is, of course, Han Solo frozen in carbonite a la The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, and for this particular toy, you can even make it hover. So, he's no good to him dead. This guy is a pretty awesome toy. And if you're a Star Wars fan, you definitely need to pick this guy up. So, yeah, that's it for Boba. Articulation, of course, is as with any 6-inch figure. You can move it, the head, ball joint, arms move, and there are swivels here in the elbows. You can twist the hands, you can move the feet, bend the knees, move the... Yeah, this is pretty standard articulation for a 2013 made figure that was reissued. And there's a new Boba Fett figure coming out based on his Return of the Jedi look. Well, it's the same, but a few upgrades and new accessories like the flamethrower and a sliced rifle because Luke Skywalker, yes, when he sliced off Boba's rifle with his green lightsaber. So now that we're done with Boba Fett, welcome back via The Mandalorian, played by Temuera Morrison. And yeah, can't wait to see the Book of Boba Fett coming in 2021. I'm glad I got this figure. Rest in peace, Jeremy Bulloch. Thank you for portraying such an iconic bounty hunter slash Mandalorian slash clone. Of course, we have to talk about the star of his own show, Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and I'm holding his first ever Star Wars The Black Series action figure based on his appearance in Season 1. Yes, it wasn't a fully upgraded armor yet. As it says here in the back, from the packaging, his body is shielded by Beskar armor, his face is hidden behind a T-visored mask, and his past is wrapped in mystery. The Mandalorian is a battle-worn and tight-lipped, a formidable... Of course, I can't finish this review without talking about the star of his own show and the reason why Boba Fett is back, Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, and here is his first ever Star Wars The Black Series action figure based on his appearance in Season 1. There you see he comes with his rifle, his pistol, and yeah, the Mandalorian looks badass. It actually feels like a western, space western, when you watch the entire series. Because he ends up doing odd jobs and favors, and follows a strict code, and he has a conscience. Because of this little kid, the child, aka Grogu. So you have to have these two together. And yes, there's a deluxe edition coming out where Din Djarin has his upgraded Mandalorian armor, and he comes with the child, Grogu, with the hover cradle. I can't wait to get that, but I had to get these separately back then when they first came out. So now we're going to do an unboxing. This one was a little tricky to find, but now that they're together, yeah, unboxing time. This is the way. And as always, as with all Black Series figures, they're in the clamshell. Here is the Mandalorian Din Djarin with his rifle and his blaster. I can't wait to pry him out of this shell. And for the child, very cute, Grogu comes with a frog, which he eats, and a cup, which he drinks from, and that little knob that he takes from the Razor Crest Mando ship. Yes, they become quite the pair, and you really need to have one and the other together. So, let's pose him. That's coming up next. Of course, you can take it out of its container and spread them together with the child, which has limited articulation, but it's a worthy sidekick companion piece to Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. So, we're gonna take a look at this figure with its articulation. Yeah, standard points of articulation: move the ball joint, the arms, holster the weapons. In fact, the back, that's where you put the rifle, and the normal points of articulation for a 6-inch figure by Hasbro. Decent, very decent toy for Din Djarin. And right here is the Mandalorian posed and ready for combat to protect his ward, the child. Now, this little guy only has a limited assortment of articulation. He's just meant as a prop to accompany this guy. You can carry it, but yeah, he's got his hands full protecting the little guy, the kid. So yeah, putting this together alongside the other bounty hunter, Boba Fett, that's quite a Star Wars The Black Series duo, if I ever saw one, along with one kid. They gotta fight against remnant stormtroopers or whatnot, anybody who wants to do harm to Grogu. You got Din Djarin and Boba Fett on the case. Nice figures, Hasbro. Not bad. But if you're looking for better ones, of course, they always release better ones. There's a deluxe edition of Boba Fett on the way with more accessories, a la Return of the Jedi. And Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, will come with his upgraded Beskar armor. And, of course, the child will be with him and have a hover cradle. So take your pick. But these are the first releases, and I'm happy with it. Good representations. Like I said, the Mandalorian with a conscience. But eventually, through the 2 seasons, we get to see the OG Mandalorian make a comeback, but we also fall in love with this odd couple, father-son type duo, Din Djarin and Grogu, the Mandalorian. Great figures, Hasbro. But there are some nitpicks I have, such as the rifle, the peg being too big for the hole to insert it in, so it's going to look awkward here unless you do some surgery to dig it and make it deeper. Other than that, can't really complain. Simple figures, but there'll be better ones, as I said. Hasbro will release soon, because this show is popular. Overall, my final take on these 2 toys, they're absolutely worth it if you're just looking for something simple to display in your shelf like I do with my action figures. Can't really complain. In fact, it's an absolutely must to get Grogu and pair him alongside Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. The odd couple, dynamic duo of the Star Wars universe. Father and son duo, yeah. And of course, I had to get the OG Mandalorian himself, Boba Fett. There you have it, first editions. But they're going to be coming out with better ones, deluxe ones. So if you want to wait for it and get better action figures, go right ahead. It'll still be part of your collection. And I'm going to put this alongside the eventual upgraded armor along with the cradle. Can't wait. So thanks for watching, guys. This little feature on The Mandalorian, Season 1 and 2. Just talking about it as a fan. I love it. It revitalized the Star Wars franchise, what the sequel trilogy should have done. So I gotta thank Jon Favreau for bringing us this duo and expanding the universe as it should be outside of the Skywalker saga. This is the way. There you go. We have that catchphrase. This is the way. And yes, bringing back Boba Fett and Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano. Watch The Mandalorian. You gotta see it in Disney Plus. So thanks for watching. Do subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. I'll be doing more reviews and features after the holidays. So in advance, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys if I don't make a new one before the end of this year. Always wear a mask. Something like this. Yeah, the 2 Mandalorians with a face shield. While things are still unsafe outside, and we all gotta social distance and do our part. So these are good examples. Maybe make a Mandalorian mask of a face shield. It's a bit exaggerating, but yeah. This is the way. And thank you for watching. Do follow me in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. TIMZSTER. This is Timster. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Stay safe. This is the way.